Hello, runners. It's time to get motivated. This is all about getting motivated, staying motivated to continue on your running journey to reach your goals. I have 8 tips on how to help stay motivated or get back motivated.
Hey, I'm Steph. I'm a physical therapist, an online run coach, a runner, a mom. I'm the creator of the Beginners Running Group on Facebook and the Beginners Running Program. I have a love and passion for helping beginner runners and beginner again runners learn to love running, learn to be consistent with it, and learn how to get faster without getting hurt.
It's time to get motivated. Number 1, I think, is to be prepared. If you have everything ready for yourself, you are less likely to have the excuse of, well, it's going to take me too long to get that stuff ready and I don't have my gym stuff with me, so I'll just go home. Prepare your stuff. Have your clothes out the night before. So all you have to do is change, run out the door. Have a bag of gym clothes to take to work with you. If they are there and you change right after work, or if you have a lunch, go do your workout before you go home. You're going to keep going with it. It's going to become a routine, but you have to be prepared. Schedule it. Write it on your calendar or in your Google Calendar or whatever. But write it down. Make it part of your plan, part of your day, and make it like an appointment you can't cancel. Stick to it. Follow your plan. Follow your training plan. If you stick to the plan, like I said in my story, one of the things I love to do is cross off those days after I've done them. So write out your plan. Make it in the schedule, and then you get to check them off when you're done. Be prepared and don't give yourself a choice. Just go. Just get out the door. You can do it. Number 2, know your why. This goes back to the first setting goals, the first thing we talked about there. Know why you're doing this. Set an intention to do this, and it will help keep you motivated. Go back to your goals often. Share them with people. Tell people about them. That will help hold you accountable to it. Share it in our group. Join a group. Sign up for a race. Sign up for a challenge. That's going to help keep you motivated and hold you accountable. So remember your whys, revisit your why, update your goals, update the reasons why you're doing this as you reach those goals. Set new ones, large or small, doesn't matter, short-term or long-term. Surround yourself with all of these reminders. So paste it up on your mirror, on your closet door, on your fridge. Put it as your wallpaper for your phone. Do something so that you're constantly reminded why you're doing this. A motivational quote, like the one here. I've got some at the end too that I'll share with you. Find a mantra, a running quote, or something that you can repeat to yourself. Like I always go back to the one from Finding Dory. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So sometimes that'll be my mantra in my head. Just keep running, just keep running. Like if I just keep running, 1 more mile, 1 more step. Find a mantra, find something that reminds you why you're doing this and why you want to reach these goals and why you want to push yourself. Know your why so that you can stay motivated and reach those goals. Write them down. Number 3, start early in the morning and early in the week. I know this is a tough one. Mondays are Mondays. And most people don't want to do Mondays. But if you set an intention to get up early and get things done, you don't have to be like, oh, I don't have to get that workout in later. You've got it done already. Think of all the day you have left. Now, I am a morning person. My husband will tell you. So that's part of the reason why this one's in here, but also it's just true. Like once I've got my workout done, like it feels like I have so much time in the day. And then again on Mondays, if you start on Mondays, your week is already like way better than it would have been otherwise because you're already ahead. If you don't get anything in on Monday, don't you feel like you're behind? and your motivation to keep going the rest of the week is kind of blah, if you get up, get going right away early, right away on Monday, your week is going to start better. Your momentum is going to start way up here, and it's going to stay up there. If you don't, you're going to be climbing that uphill battle, and its motivation's not going to be great. So get up and go and start on Monday. Number 4, another way to get motivated again is to change it up. Variety is the spice of life. We can't do the same thing over and over again and expect it to be fun and expect our bodies and our minds to want to keep doing it if it's not really fulfilling us in any way. So some different ways to change it up. Change up the scenery, change your route, go to a trail, try a trail run, ask a friend to come with you, whether it be running or biking with you. Change up your music. Maybe you listen to music all the time. Find a new playlist. Maybe try a podcast. Try a new podcast. Try listening to a book. Especially on long runs, it's kind of nice if you can get into a book or a really good podcast, and it just makes the time fly by, especially on those long runs. If you're constantly running for miles, like I do a 2-mile run, then I do a 3-mile run, then on the weekend I do my 5-mile run, change it up and do for time instead. It takes away that need to hit the distance, but I can just go for 40 minutes and I'm done. I don't have to hit that specific mile mark, or vice versa. So just some things to try in order to change it up and keep it fun for yourself. Keep yourself motivated to keep going and trying new things, exploring new neighborhoods or new environments, as long as you're staying safe and being aware of your environments. I would also recommend that. Number 5, if you track it. So obviously this day and age, everybody either has an Apple Watch. We have all these apps on our phones. If you run with your phone, you don't have to. Here are they give you feedback. So not everybody is a numbers person. I'm not really a numbers person. I don't like to focus on that stuff. But if you are, there's so many apps that can give you your heart rate, your split per mile, all of these things. And way more than that. But again, I'm not a numbers person. So if you like that kind of stuff, you want the data, you want the numbers, definitely check out some of these apps here. So start with watches too. I just did a quick search of the top running watches, and these were the top 2. So the Garmin Forerunner, is the one that I probably hear and see the most about. I don't have one myself, so I don't have any experience with it. I have an Apple Watch, which I love. I love. The only thing I don't like is when I'm doing like my speed workouts. There's not really a way to like have it programmed where it just automatically, changes for me. It automatically like tells me I'm on this lap or I've done my 400 or whatever. But I just use my timer function on my watch, and that works for me. But maybe someday I'll invest in a Garmin. As far as running apps for run tracking, Strava is probably by far number 1 there. And it's free. There's a free version. You can pay for more analytics and more features, but I just use the free version. And I do like that because you can set it up to tell you your miles. So I have my headphones in and it'll say mile 1, and it'll tell me the time, and it'll do that every mile and tell me the previous mile in and what time I'm at. So you can turn that on or off. Sometimes I like that and sometimes I don't, because it makes the run seem really long sometimes when it's mile by mile. The Adidas running app is also ranks pretty high among the apps. Runkeeper, I've heard a lot about. I have never used. Map My Run. I used to use that on my computer. After I would run, I would go back and like map my route out, and it would tell me what I did. But I haven't used the app itself. So there's other like specialty ones. So there's a weight loss running app, C2 5K, which a lot of you maybe have used. Rock My Run is one where it adds music to the app. Same with Weave Run. It'll actually connect to your cadence, I believe. And then there's a zombies run for anybody out there who loves zombies and wants to run away from them. that can be motivating apparently for some people. So just some kind of fun, different ideas to help motivate you by tracking it. Number 6, reward yourself. Now, I will admit, and I know this is not great, but I reward myself with food sometimes. So, another glass of wine, or, I ran 6 miles today, so I can eat that cupcake. It's okay. I try not to overdo it, but I think once in a while it's okay. I mean, come on, the race food at the end of a race is like one of the biggest motivators, right? If they've got good race food at the end. Other ideas are massages, which are also pretty great ways to prevent, lots of muscle tension buildup, and which can cause injuries. So massage is a good one. And shopping for new gear. I mean, what is more motivating than getting that new pair of shoes? Like, don't you just want to put them on and go try them out right away? So some other ideas to reward yourself, like after you get to this goal, I am going to get new shoes, So set that goal, write it down, come back to it. Number 7, think of all the health benefits that you are getting from running. It may not even be your goal to lose weight, but just to tone up. I mean, just realize all the benefits you're getting from running, from moving your body like that. There are tons of benefits. And some ways to track that are to keep a journal. So document your running journey, like when you started, how many miles you're doing, changes you see in your weight, fit of your clothes, your mood. Think about your mood before and after. And if it's not feeling great, if you're not feeling the health benefits and you're just not feeling it, it's okay to take a break. Take a day off, take a week off. It's a way to stay healthy, prevent injuries, because rest days are necessary. And it's a way to stay motivated. It's especially after, a 3 to 4 month program. You've gone through that, you've got your race, take a week off, do something else in the meantime if you need to, but just take a break mentally and physically, and then get back to it, and you'll be more motivated than ever. So, and number 8, ask for help. So I know I really only talk about like asking for help from a coach here, but ask a friend for help. Ask, the local running club, or find a buddy online to hold you accountable if you're not in a place to have a coach right now. But they'll help you to stay accountable. Coaches, we can help you prepare, set that intention, realize your goals, hold you accountable. If you need new ideas on how to change it up, or how to track it, or how to reward yourself. And if you're not aware of some of the health benefits that you're getting, maybe you're getting injured a lot and you need help with that. There are lots of run coaches out there, and I would highly recommend considering working with one. It has worked so well for me, and it's been such a great investment in myself that has just built my confidence and reduced my stress. I don't have to think about my training plans. I don't have to find a training plan, but it still pushes me to do more than I would do on my own. So I would highly recommend working with a coach. And anybody, let me know if you have questions about that. It's nice to have groups like we have the beginners running group, to share things like that, where people actually get it and are happy for you and excited for you. So I would always highly recommend sharing with a group, or a friend that is into running as well, and that is going to help you stay incredibly motivated. So now let's get out there.